Welcome back to Embervale, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Meet
the missus.
Yeah, after another tiny hiatus that happens every once in a while because we all have lives and D&D is never on schedule, we are back. And let's look at what happened last time, even though I'm disappointed in part of it. After some harrowing navigation through a storm that should have actually done a lot worse, our heroes find themselves in the pirate town of Nevergold. The three leave the ship in the capable hands of the shipwright, paying a pretty penny to get it fixed up. From there, they could only explore this mysterious hidden town, one held to a tight truce code. Upon visiting the graveyard, they discover a monument to a halfling pirate captain that gave his life to save others from the derangement of Azuracon. And the three discover that the statue looks a lot like Izzy's dad. Izzy sends off a message to her father for a high price before they head to the tavern to gather more information on Azuracon, the pirate lord, and how Izzy's father was involved. They peruse the very humble pirate library and learn the meaning of the flags as well as some secrets of the pirate haven. Before long, there's a commotion outside. A small crowd forms to see Captain Silvertrail return from the trip up the mountain. He is walking into town with Quinn speaking frantically beside him. However, upon seeing Izzy, he grins, points her out, saying, "Flight feet!" And that's where we are.
Do you ever get embarrassed about how much we learn from the world using picture books?
Mina clearly does not.
I was just thinking, I feel like this is the second or third time where a picture book has been the answer we needed.
It could be a comedic item. It also could
works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a
Just
comedic
like
item.
pamphlets.
It could also be a proper visionary tool that a certain DM likes to use.
I think it's great.
I like them.
I think there's a lot to be said for graphic novels in educational settings, so.
Graphic novels?
Yeah.
Pop-up
No,
books.
I do. I have a lot of them that I use. Like, I got one recently that's all about rocks and minerals, but it gives, like, little caricatures to these rocks. And I think that, like, attaching... It helps the kids. And apparently, stupid gnomes.
I foresee if you personification or personify rocks, I just see too many hard-on jokes.
Oh, man, I had to battle.
Oh my god.
I was using like the words hard and stiff to describe bones because we're talking about
No.
skeletal structures, and just like a little snickering all the time.
Mhm.
Basically, turn around and go, "Grow up."
Do you actually do that?
Yeah, keep
Awesome.
moving forward. I've learned that if you don't shut it down quickly, it escalates very fast. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
All right, back to the story. There is a small crowd gathered around Captain Silvertrail, who lets out a hearty laugh before telling everybody, "Drinks on me tonight. Everybody gets around. After that, get yourself drunk." And then he ushers everybody into the tavern, who's cheering. But he does easily slip his way over to you, and grins down at you. You see gold in his teeth, and he says, "I think we have to have a chat, don't we?" And he ushers you inside.
I am following behind, kind of just like in awe here, and also thinking at the same time, oh no. This is either going to go very well or very bad. We'll see. Depends on how Papa and him left things.
He ushers you back inside and gets offered his normal, like, pirate lord seat, which is kind of near the back. It's away from the others. It's even got, like, a curtain he can draw if he needs to have a little bit of privacy. And he laughs as he sits down.
Can I ask something before you go forward? Sure. Would you categorize him as a daddy or not?
God damn it.
Excuse me?
The music stopped. I said, would you categorize Silvertrail as a daddy or not? Like,
oh my god.
You know, like Pedro Pascal's
Daddy.
style.
Sorry.
Daddy? Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Leah. If you don't want to be friends anymore, I get it.
Well, that would be what would break friendship. My NPC is not Daddy, stop asking.
Okay, so he's he's
She's flummoxed.
no, I'm just annoyed. He's like a tall human with silvery hair. Yes, he is older. He's kind of still grizzled. He's piratey. I don't know if I'd classify him as the classically handsome pirate. He kind of looks more like a big draggled.
Is it like a Long John Silver style?
Does he look like Barbosa?
I
Oh,
would
good
say
comparison.
the only reason he is not overweight is because he doesn't eat at all instead of eating properly. And drinks mostly, so he's kind of like skinny, but it's not that sexy style. He's skinny because he mostly
like-
gets
It's like
drunk.
Frank.
malnourished.
It's Frank
Does he have
from Shameless. Okay, I got it.
Sure.
Is he like skinny with a beer
Parody.
belly?
No.
Huh.
So like slightly malnourished because he doesn't get the right nutrients, kind of
Right.
thinnish.
Okay.
Got it. All right.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Is he inviting just Izzy to sit down, or are we following? Like, is
He's
it
not
question.
stopping you two from following.
okay? Because I was like, I don't know if that's one of those things that's like you all should have this conversation alone, or what.
Don't leave me alone. I'm not trustworthy.
I-
I was gonna say, do you want to be left alone with him?
No.
It's
Okay.
just
So,
because
yeah.
he's not daddy, huh?
No, that's not the only. You know me. That wouldn't stop me. The real reason is because I'm legit not sure how him and actual daddy left things,
Yeah,
and I don't want to be all like threatened without.
You want to be
I'd like
the
some tall people
one
with
who
me
takes
just
out
in case.
frustration out on.
Yeah. Spread the damage around.
Ah, so we're fodder.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
you got
Love
it.
you.
So he gets you into this booth. You all get served an ale that's being paid for by him. He tosses a few gold to the bartender, easily slipping out of his sleeve. He's obviously flush with it. He is still grinning as he sits down.
How
He
tall
looks
is
you over. He goes, "I could tell you your daddy's girl from anywhere."
Oh, no,
and- He has like a satchel, got part of his belt. He opens it up, and there's like a very small amount, like maybe 2 or 3, what looks like letters, but there's also a few pictures, some drawn pictures, and one of them is of a younger version of you.
Me?
Yeah.
Did you know me?
Yeah, your father, well, before he stopped talking to me, would get notes to me in his own ways. Let me know about himself, and he sent this one. Let me know what you looked like as you were growing up. Didn't correspond too much after that, but I knew as soon as I saw you, you were his girl.
What did I've got so many questions. I don't even know where to start. Like, when did you first meet my father?
Oh, that's a story, ain't it? He downs his drink. He sits back. He kind of glances around to make sure that everybody is drinking and is obviously enjoying the booze he has fed them. And basically making sure everybody's distracted.
Oh, I was about to say, is
you
this gonna
guys
be a
are-
Jonestown situation in a second?
No.
God.
He's just making sure even
That's how
people
the-
who
that's
glanced
how they
his way
came
and
in.
maybe wanted to talk to him are
Awful.
distracted.
Okay.
But everybody give me a perception check really quick.
Okay. By the way, I feel like Mina doesn't really understand who this dude is. So
Nat
I'm just
20.
picturing Mina
Nat 20.
sitting here thinking, "Oh, this nice man. He nice. Wow, is he? Holy shit.
Nat 20 to start the
9.
game.
No."
That's why we gave you that luck
Mercy.
stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember you guys have it. Remember you guys have things.
Go through your
I've never
inventory.
turned that thing off.
Go through your
That thing is in
inventory.
my pocket forever.
Izzy, you clocker. Quinn is there. She has a full ale right in front of her. She is sitting at that bar, but she is not drinking, and she is not looking away from where you guys are sitting.
Is there like a way we could like draw the curtains, maybe?
Oh yeah, you want some privacy? That's fine. And he like pulls a little rope and it closes the curtain.
Oh.
And then he lights a match, lights the candle in the middle of the table. Ah, ambiance, like it.
Well, you need the right setting, right, for the right story.
He nods. And then he as if to like play into your showmanship, he runs his hand over the candle flame. He says, "Yes, this is definitely a story that needs the right ambiance." So, how much has your papa told you about any of this?
Let me think. Nothing. Pretty sure nothing. Never discouraged me from ships. In fact, I don't know if you know, but like has kind of built himself an honest, well, as honest as we can be, trade with just running some merchant ships in Sharklane, but always just said that like a wealthy uncle, wealthy aunt, some long lost family member was the reason we had the money to start that even.
Yeah, he was always good at making the numbers work even though they shouldn't have. Well, I hope I'm not the one making it too much of a surprise here, but your daddy was a pirate. You did get that from it all, right? Like,
yeah.
Context clues were
no,
there.
yeah, I saw the
sure
statue. I was pretty sure.
Outing him when I wasn't supposed to. Sorry.
No,
I feel like Mina's sitting there like, oh,
okay.
she just no.
I've got like a lot of questions for him, sure, but like, Papa, right now it's more dangerous for me to be at home than to just.
Ah, got yourself in some trouble, did you?
Yeah, well, I guess the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, right?
Nah, even when a hurricane picks it up, that apple goes straight back, doesn't it? Look, oh, and then he pauses and then goes, "By the way, I'm Silver Trail. You can just call me Silver. Who are you two?"
Oh, these are my associates. This is Mina, Fearless Paladin.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, have you heard of the goddess Illustre? You seem like such a lovely, nice gentleman. I think you very much will like her. And I
big
pass
on
a
pamphlets.
pamphlet.
Give me any more pamphlets, they're going in the fire.
Oh.
Give me a perception check, Mina.
Okay. I feel like her face is just like, huh? You know that face? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Surprise.
12.
The surprise Pikachu. Yeah.
Mina,
Yep.
he has seen your kind before. He has seen these pamphlets. He knows exactly what you're about to do.
Oh.
He
Huh.
waves his hand. Sorry, didn't mean to be brusque. That was very ungentlemanly of me.
I get it. Once you like.
I've got enough of your pamphlets. They're all over my ship sometimes, depending on if we sail up that way.
Oh, okay. This is good. That is okay. And I take my pamphlet and I just put it back in my pocket.
Reduce,
If you
reuse,
need
recycle.
another one, you let me know. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to waste it.
And this is the lovely Fee.
Oh, it is very nice to meet you.
Tips his hat. Doesn't think anything. You look like a human, so he's nice to meet you, man. And then he looks back to Izzy. So they're good to talk to, right? They're
Oh yeah, no.
They part of
I
the crew.
trust them
Wanted...
implicitly.
All right.
It is partially because of us that she got in trouble to the point that we cannot go back to Sharklane.
Yeah, you know.
Those are the best crewmates.
Yeah, the ones that you get embroiled with. Nothing like the ties that bind, right?
Right. All right. So, I guess I should tell this story from the beginning. And he waves his hand over the candle. He's got a little bit of magic. You can't quite tell what kind or anything like that, but the smoke kind of forms above the candle a little bit. And you almost see, in very wispy terms, and you kind of see a scene play out.
This is dope.
Your father came from a very interesting background, I guess you could say. And he, once again, even though the curtains are closed, he seems to be glancing toward the curtain once in a while. He seems to be holding a secret that he doesn't want anybody else to hear, except maybe you.
Does anybody have like a... Oh, what would do this? Like a spell that we could use for this?
Oh, like to keep it so that you can't hear anything?
Yeah.
Unfortunately not. I have invisibility spells, but I don't have anything for sound.
It's alright, it's alright. These curtains are pretty good. Alright.
You know what might
you
help?
take-
I was gonna say, like, could one of you maybe just... And we'll relay everything. Like,
Oh, here.
just...
Here. I've
I
got
can
an
go.
idea. No. I've got an idea. And I reach into my pocket, and I pull out tofu.
Oh, yeah.
And I ask Tofu to turn into like a little box or something that would be commonplace on like the floor of a tavern, like maybe
Okay.
like a tankard.
Okay.
And I set him just at the edge of the curtain so he can watch the bar. And if anybody comes closer, he can like give me some kind of notification, because as long as he's in like an object form, he's indistinguishable from other like anything
Right,
like
yeah, he's a
out of
mimic.
place. And so just
Oh my god.
give,
Amazing.
like, give little like idea of like turning into like a small tankard, and I put him on the floor as if it's like an empty one. And then if anything comes near us or anything he wants to warn me about, he can just quickly like get back to me.
That's a baller idea.
He can
Yeah,
bite
that was a good call.
So Tofu is a small, like hand-sized mimic, so he can't turn into anything too much bigger. So, but he goes and he turns himself into a tankard that looks like it's emptied, and slips himself down. And he, with the adhesive, he kind of just sticks himself to the side so he doesn't get kicked or anything like that.
Oh, such a good boy.
You see teeth like right at the seam of where the handle is.
Earned
And
a
a
very
little tongue.
big carrot after this.
And he sits there, so you
We
have
may-
like a little lookout.
We may continue.
Silver is very interested in Tofu for a minute, a little bit surprised, and then he shakes his head, goes back to the candle. He goes, "All right, I'll start from the beginning, from what I know. So, this is actually not the story of, I believe your father goes by Edwin Flightfeet now. This is the story of Edward Jumptoe.
What?
Jump toe.
Jump
He
the
takes a
toe.
moment and looks at Mina and Izzy going, do all halflings have very strange surnames?
They're usually about feet somehow.
It's very interesting.
Or
Then I'm gonna-
Every now and
Go-
then you get like the food related ones, but more often than not it's about feet.
Interesting. Okay, sorry.
So, a young and lowly sailor, he crewed on a royal merchant ship. Wasn't paid well. He was very intelligent and cunning. Still wasn't paid well, like they normally are. They were sent through the Claw Coast as a shortcut, despite a handful of crew members warning the captain not to take a route through pirate-infested waters. And at that time, it was even worse. It was before the ports got even busier. Of course, they were destroyed, but young Edward washed up on the shore of Secundus. He stumbles his way into Nevergold, making sure to shed his royal uniform. Angry with the crown's idiocy and seeing an opportunity for greatness, young Edward started his life as a pirate. Sharp mind and quick thinking brings you up pretty quickly in the ranks. On famous ships like the Lady Luck, Amberjack Dame, and the Zephyr King, he was crews on each one of them. Impressive feats land him on Captain Cole Talon's ship, the reigning pirate lord at the time. He became his first mate, and after saving the pirate captain's life, he was passed the mantle of pirate lord. Became even more of a terror for the crown. Well, if you have that kind of power for a while, people start noticing. After 25 years and taking on his new name, he met his greatest treasure. Out on a usual patrol, the Flightfoot came upon a haplessly lost fishing boat that had got caught up in a storm. On the boat, he was tongue-lashed by a fiery young halfling that threatened him with a fishing pole,
Sounds like mom.
her uncle cowering below.
That is
Captain
definitely your
laughs,
mother.
knowing when they wouldn't get anything from plundering such a ship, not to mention, he didn't go after fishermen or petty merchants. With a gentlemanly bow and a tilt of his hat, he offered to guide them back to the safe port. Of course, on the way, the young woman was happy to share all her opinions on his occupation and its dangers. She was going to the capital to study and show her father she was just as smart as her brothers. Not one was going to stop her, especially some pompous pirate. 3 years later, he appeared on the halfling woman's doorstep in Embervale. From what he tells it, shabbily dressed but grinning. That's the short story of it all. I obviously skipped a few years. There's a lot in there I don't really need to share with you. You know what goes on in pirate life.
Yeah.
He made enemies. He made friends. I was one of them. I was his first mate on the Flightfoot.
So, in the made enemies, made friends column, you all friends? Yeah.
Well, considering I'm the only one who knows who he is and that he is not dead, I would take a guess that I'm his friend.
Okay. Doesn't hurt to clarify, though, right?
I understand. We get it a lot here. It's a very painful stereotype, though. I will
We've
say.
also just run into people who you wouldn't expect to be untrustworthy that have been very untrustworthy. So
Yeah.
it's not necessarily that you are a pirate,
It's
it
true.
is the fact that we have been burnt before.
He tries to look genuinely surprised. It doesn't work. No. Look, so have you been told about what goes on around here, at least?
Kinda.
Well, what have you learned?
I know that, like... Oh, man. Hold on.
Whatever the pop-up book told us.
Yeah.
Oh, the Papa Book. We love that thing. We read that like every Christmas.
Very good.
Yes, they are so nice.
Well, we've learned about flags and things like that. Like, I know that for sure.
Izzy, give me a history check.
Okay. $13.
All right. 13. So, if he knows your dad's alive, he must know something about how he faked his death.
Well, he said that he ended up eventually, like, shabby clothes with my mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where he ended
What?
up.
Can
But everybody else, including the grave, thinks he's dead.
I ask? I mean, I get why he would need to start over, right? To get a clean slate. You can't really do that without a gravestone. But how did he do it?
You see Captain Silver leans back in his spot a little bit. He actually, because it's kind of dark in the booth now, he is kind of actually in the shade away from the candle a little bit. Everybody give me a perception check. A lot of perceptions this time.
12.
12.
Ooh.
Never mind, you just see a captain leaning back in the booth. He taps his fingers on the table and he says, "Well, the derangement that happened some years ago caused the dragon that lives on the mountain to go a little crazy."
Derangement.
Are you talking about the one who gave the scale?
Yeah. The one that the pirate lord has a scale from. Yes.
Azurakan?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, Azuracon. Right, in the
he went a
Secrets of
little crazy
Secundus.
some years ago. Some
Oh.
kind of light came from the mainland, and
How
damn
many?
dragon lost.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but how
No, you're
many
fine.
years ago? 'Cause like, could it have been connected to when the Queen?
Yeah, pirates didn't get too much into the politics of that time, but it probably was right about that time. You can take a guess that the pirates during that whole thing hunkered down. They didn't go to the mainland and get involved.
That
But
doesn't mean that something wouldn't have affected it.
yeah, no, he did say that it probably happened around near the same time.
That was when the dragon started going.
Yeah, he went a little stir crazy, we guess, and started screwing up the whole place. A lot of the town was on fire. Lightning does a lot of damage to wood.
Sorry, I
He
mean
was
it's not
attacking
that
it.
funny, but
No, you looking back now, we can all laugh. He started breaking up the whole town. Your father got the bright idea to load up the Flightfoot with treasure from his hoard, as well as some other things, and lured the dragon out to open waters. And when the dragon attacked, he sprung some kind of trap and dragged the dragon down into the waters. We thought that was possibly the end of Azuracon, but sometime later, the dragon popped up out of the water, came back to the mountain, and when I became Pirate Lord, him and I struck a deal again, and, well, here we are.
almost like he got purified in the water.
Who knows? I have no idea what went on back down there. I barely understood the trap your father sprung.
How
Sounds
long
like
was
something
it?
Dad would come up with.
How long was it between the time that the the dragon went into the water that he came out?
He scratches at his beard and thinks for a second. Possibly almost a year.
Oh wow.
Damn dragons are strong.
Okay. Do you know like how open the dragon might be to talking with us?
He actually frowns a little bit. Now, why would you want to go talk to a dragon right now?
Do you remember how I said that I can't even go back home because something's going on? It has to do with
Nobody here can go back home. This is our home.
well, you know what I mean, like to my family, to Dad. Like I can't even go into the city because we're trying to. You know, fuck it. You've been square with me, I'll be square with you. We think, or something that we've been trying to figure out and work on, is that you've heard about what happened in the Capitol, right, with the Queen?
Oh, we've heard a whole mix of things. Our scouts are scattered a little bit, but yeah, we heard about some drama going on.
Well, we've been working on trying to figure out what's going on, if maybe she's coming back to power, or if what I really think is that the king and those his cronies are the real cause of the bullshit, personally.
He's the cause of more bullshit than you think.
Yeah, right? So,
All right.
maybe like if the during that derangement, like you were saying, the dragon went a little nuts, maybe he knows more about what affected him than we could figure out some more information, maybe.
He leans forward. Are y'all looking to be heroes or something?
No. I don't know. No, that's not. I don't know. What I'm really wanting to do, I don't know. Like, I feel like what we're really just trying to do is the right thing, right? Like, that shouldn't, I don't think that that makes people a hero. I think that that's the responsibility of everyone is to try and help out the little guy and do what's right.
You know, little Lightfoot, a spinning compass won't ever give you the right heading. I think you should probably figure out where you're going before you figure out what your next step is.
Yeah. I feel like I
Look,
know.
Are you here for money? Are you here for glory? Are you here to hide? That's why people are here. Sometimes a mixer of three.
Yeah. I don't know. I could definitely use money, but
Well, great. If you're in the mood for money, there's a few things you can do in town, but I have something that I could tell you about. Probably because I could only tell you. We never retrieved that treasure your father used to lure the dragon. Azura Khan protects it pretty damn closely, even from me, who can talk to him. If you were to go out there and seek out his treasure, there's a boon to be had below those waves, and rumor has it there's something else below there. Azura Khan wouldn't just go out there for a bunch of gold coins.
It's in the. Do you know where it is?
I could point you on the right heading of where it is.
I break out one of my pocket maps.
Hold on. Whoop. He looks it over. He says he led the dragon off the southwestern coast
Of Secundos.
of Secundus.
So over here in this area.
From the very few people who were there, they saw the ship and the dragon go down. But then, again, a little time later, dragon pops up. Of course, your ship doesn't pop up. And through some networks of my own, I found your father in Embervale. We connected, and since then he sent me a few letters, but hasn't really talked to me much since then.
So he literally disappeared right after the dealing with the dragon?
He never stepped foot and never gold again.
I believe, Izzy, that is how he supposedly died.
Yeah. Or vanished.
Makes
Considering
sense.
considering there's a statue in the cemetery, he quote unquote died.
Yeah. Okay. So if we were to go about getting this, it sounds like we're gonna have to go underwater.
And Izzy,
It's if you're in the mood for money. There's a lot of other things to do in town if you wanted to do it, but I can tell you what, that's a pretty quick coin. Not easy coin, but quick ones.
is it actually possible that there is money there, or would it be treasure that perhaps Mr. Flightfoot used to start his new life?
Everybody give me a history check.
7.
11.
3.
Damn.
Mina's
Wait,
not even in
I
the
haven't-
room.
difference that a dragon is not a spider, but you're trying to like maybe think. That
I have
they
an
could, like,
inspiration.
group
Can I
together and
try to
form a
roll
big
again?
dragon. What?
I have inspiration. Can I use it to try and roll again?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay. An 11. So I got the same thing as Fiend now.
Oh
Perfect.
man.
That's great. I'm loving it.
Okay. So, you guys don't know a lot about dragons. But you do know that he mentioned there's a horde on the island, and that's why the dragon protects it. And it would take a good chunk of something and or something very precious to get a dragon off its main horde. Not to mention, you haven't asked him a lot of questions.
Who? Silvertrail?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, part of me is like not sure what questions to ask, so I'm... Okay.
have you fought with this dragon? You know what it like that can make it leave
He
from
said
its place where it is. Like
lightning.
Mina's just fucking yeah. Oh, I mean, you saw Mina's been rolling terribly this entire
You're
time. I
fine.
feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
she
yeah.
is. I feel like
Uh,
she's just like completely out of it, like off, head
You're
not there.
he chuckles.
Free ale.
We don't take anything from the dragon. The deal is, we add to its hoard, and it protects the island. If we were to
Oh.
take from that hoard, we'd anger it. The only
Then-
time we did was when it went crazy anyway. We've gotten a cord from now. We've let bygones be bygones. We ignored the charred houses on the western side of the town, and we go about our
Hmm.
business.
So
And
is
we
it
let those
because, is it because of the derangement that Golden Wing was able to get part of the dragon's hoard?
Yeah, he was going crazy. He was all over the island, so he wasn't on his hoard.
Hmm.
So wait, if we try to,
It was only when your father lured him out somehow with maybe a ship full of coins and shit. That was tempting enough. Not
So
to
then-
mention he still had scale on him.
where is Azarkon's at the top of the mountain now, right?
His cave's up there.
So if his hoard, or if this hoard, this possible treasure, right, that's in the ocean, must be less than what he has wherever he is. So
Yeah.
we wouldn't be taking from. I imagine he probably considers all of it his still, but you
Yeah, they're a
know,
little possessive that way.
yeah, but we
After
wouldn't.
all,
I just
he's
want to
an
make sure we're not gonna like, if we go after this other score, are we gonna end up like fucking the island over? Is Zurikon gonna be super mad about that?
Well, I mean, if you don't fly the colors, and I mean, look, I'm saying that if I go up there, maybe talk to him a little bit, distract him a little bit, maybe he won't be able to see what you guys are doing. It's
Hmm.
probably not a good idea. Forget I said anything.
No,
There's other things in town you could do.
It's
Do
an
you come with
interesting.
us?
What?
Hmm?
You say he come with
Ignore her.
us? Oh,
Oh
Yeah,
no,
he
my
can
ship
come
cannot
with
be
us.
seen out there. No, Azuricon will know
Oh.
that. Know my ship anywhere.
yeah. Ours is
Oh.
better because we could just be looking like people passing through.
I suppose it's true. But you can come on our ship? You want to come with?
I got stuff to do around here, little lady. I make
Oh.
enough money here in town. I don't need to go searching for that treasure.
I suppose it's true.
So, he does make a good point, like, circling back to the idea of what we're doing. I don't know, I keep coming back to that comment about a compass that's spinning not being true.
A spinning compass has no heading.
Yeah. What are we doing out here still? I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just like thinking about it. I'm trying to remember. I know we came to the island to try and get money.
Okay,
That's
is
the
this
whole.
this is Nikki
This
asking?
is yeah. I
Is this
think it
Nikki
is
asking?
me. I think it is
I mean,
me
we're
asking. But man, if it's not in my head.
We
Sorry,
were
can you ask
following
again?
that
I think I
chick.
lost internet really quick and
Oh.
didn't hear you.
She's
Okay.
asking why we're out here.
I know.
Like we
Like-
were following the chick, and then we came here for money.
Yeah.
But for real money, we need to do the ferry thing, and then we're also trying to
we
go
had
to
a-
the island where Lolth probably is.
Yeah.
We had a few options. There's
Hmm?
the bounty board here. There's the bounty board for certain pirates here. There's Silver
Hmm.
Trail himself has a bounty on
This
his
is.
head.
I also
Yeah.
hope everybody knows that like this is not. This is just me, like Nikki, getting a little lost with the options, if that makes sense. So I'm sorry about that.
No, you're
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Let's do some things then.
I know that like I think that in my head I worry that have we, that's why I keep bringing up the queen right now. It's like, are we still trying to figure that out, or are we more trying to
Yeah.
tackle these other things too. Yes to both, I
I feel
feel.
like these are just like these. I view these as like side missions
Yeah,
that may all come back to the main mission,
that's true.
but we'll only know that once we complete
Complete
them.
everything. Yeah, it's going to be like at the end of
Yeah.
this, it'll be like, oh, that all made sense. And right now,
Mhm.
it's like I'm using future brain, and I wish or using current brain, and instead of being able to have future brain, and future brain would be nice. Man, I wish one day. Okay.
Where like a lot of stuff has been going crazy ever since the botched execution
Yeah.
that could
Mhm.
possibly be linked and caused by her actions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're
All right.
following a very scattered trail of breadcrumbs, kind of in a roundabout way of figuring
Mhm.
what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I do still think that figuring out a way to earn money is going to be a good choice here, at least to get our hands on enough to build back up our party gold for sure. And then
Alright, so you guys remember from the picture book, you remember seeing the little picture book shows Azurakan handing over a scale to an older pirate. And Silvertrail just
Mm.
told you he has the scale. He got it from your father somehow. Even though
Oh.
everybody else saw your father go down into the waves with it.
yeah, how did he how did Silver Trail, how did you get if you didn't hear from my dad until ages late, did he leave it with you before he went out there? Or like what how did you get the scale?
Well, after Azurakan came back, we obviously needed to strike another deal with him, but none of us could talk to him. So I went looking for your father, and because from my contacts, and found him and asked for the scale back. He had it with him because he was sure when he took the dragon down with him, he didn't know the thing would pop back up. And
Oh, he thought he
gave
had
me this.
like killed the dragon? He thought he'd gotten that good?
What he saw in the odd. That's up for your father to see. None of us were on the boat.
Hmm. Okay.
Before you guys can get even more in the information, Fee, you feel Tofu like give his little like yipping hisses, like really acutely, so really only you can pick it up. Somebody's coming towards the booth.
I quickly motion for everyone to be silent, and then I just, without like any like notion or anything like that, I just toss open the curtain and reach down to pick up the tankard as if I'm just picking it back up and look to see who's approaching.
You see Quinn coming towards the. She's actually kind of surprised you open the curtain because she was about to do that. And she looks a little flustered. Captain Silver, I need to talk to you. You barely talked to me on the trail down here because I could only go partially way up. I am asking for your aid. I came with the right coin, asking for your aid. You're supposed to grant it. I don't want to say anybody owes me, but this is what this is supposed to mean. Silvertrail holds up his arm. Yeah, you told me the first time. I'll see what I can do. We don't go looking for trouble with the crown. We just make sure they find it here. Quinn looks a little put out, and he says, I need to go talk to her about something. Excuse me. He steps out of the booth. Mina, I need you to give me a perception check.
Oh dang. Okay.
Don't fuck it up.
Man, I am rolling so bad today. I
It's a
have
curse.
something in my items that just says luck. What's that? Can I use that?
So I have a racial feat of lucky when we roll a 1 on an
That's only
attack
if you
roll.
roll once.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in my items. Apparently, you gave me a luck at some point. That's what I wrote down. It just says luck. I don't know.
I don't know what I did. I think that I might have started to type
Oh,
something
It
and
is from the drink that we had at
Oh
Delta
yeah,
Garland.
the liquid
Oh,
luck.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
she
Did that wear off?
I don't know what that
Because
That
Mina
probably
got
This is
wore
a
a
off.
gold coin, and it says she can use 2 luck points whenever she wants.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah,
you
and I
only
think
have
I
two.
used one. Yeah, I used one already, so I have one now.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean can I use it? Can I roll again?
If you want to, sure.
Okay, I'm going to use it. I just want to have one roll that's not awful today. It's worse. God damn it. Well,
None
goodbye,
for
luck.
you, Gretchen's wieners.
Nope.
Okay. Fee and Izzy give me perception.
15.
Nat 20.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Okay, Izzy, you notice it. You see a drow in the bar
Hey,
who is taking his ale to go.
I poke Mina in the ribs and like, look.
Ah,
Ah,
yes.
eh,
What? What?
I'm pointing at.
What?
Look, I should move
And
her head. I
he's like-
literally
he's
hold
wearing a
her
drow
head
outfit.
in my hands
Oh.
and I point her face in in that direction.
Yes, that
But he's
person has
heading out.
very nice hat.
Should we go after him?
Nah,
But what? What did
it's
you
drow.
I'm going.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
I'm
going?
sorry, Kylie,
Yeah.
that was just so funny.
I'm just,
Oh,
You
I'm
just guys-
grabbing
Also-
Mina. I'm
See-
grabbing Mina's arm and like tugging her with us.
See Peach
Oh,
or I mean,
oh,
yeah, is he
Then
just
goodbye,
gone?
nice man.
He's
You
already
were
left us
nice.
to talk to Quinn.
He's already gone.
Yeah.
How much ale did you drink?
Mina keeps rolling horribly. I'm just picturing her not even there. She's not there mentally, guys. Like I don't.
I am
Okay.
watching the road, but I'm thinking
Somebody
about
slap
boats.
her. Wake her up. She's just thinking about
Hold
the
on.
picture book.
Let's tail him. Let's tail him. So don't give it away. We're gonna be sneaky.
Should I cast Pass Without Trace?
Yes.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay. So let me take that off my thing. So everybody gets a +10 to their rolls.
Oh
Okay.
wow,
For
Okay.
stealth, right?
that's dope.
Can you
Yes.
put it in the chat?
Shall put it in the chat.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Dang, that's cool. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I love Pass Without Trace. That's fun. Alrighty, so you're so Captain Silver is talking with Quinn off to the side. You guys follow this drow out who's holding his ale. He's dressed in pirate garb, and it doesn't look like it's ill-fitting or anything like that. It looks like it's his clothes. He's heading away from the tavern. Alright, everybody give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Sneaky. That would be a 37 from your girl.
Jesus Christ, Nikki!
Oh, that's the
Dang.
wrong one. That's sleight of hand.
Ah!
So my stealth
Oh, God damn it, Kylie.
is
you
a
too.
+8. So my stealth's a +8, but I
And
rolled a
Mina, yours would be
16,
22
so
regardless.
16
Mine's
plus
22.
8.
Yeah.
16 plus 8 plus 10, so a 34.
I don't even know why I'm looking for a 20. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's fine. So
love
he,
Pep, that's great.
How did you add the 10 to it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have it set so that I can
Oh, is
just
it a-
click a modifier and it gives me 10 for Pass Without Trace.
Okay,
I've
yeah.
got the
It's a skill
Oh.
modifier. Okay.
I've got a +1
Cool.
for the Stone of Good Luck, which I never turn off. That shit's
That's
attached
cool.
to me. But yeah, I turned on my Pass Without Trace modifier
I want to try
so
it.
that
Okay, yeah, that works. Cool.
Wait, how'd you
I'm
do
taking your
that?
first
I-
check.
It's under
Someday I'll
That was a
learn.
sleight of
It's
hand.
under the
Alright, you're fine.
tools where you see global skill modifier. There's guidance is already in there for you, but you can add a new one with a little plus button and write in what
I
you
have
want to
no
do.
idea where you're talking about.
Well, I'll
You
teach
lost
you.
me at the very
I'll
beginning.
teach you good later.
Okay. So I'm like, tools? What is tools? What are you talking about? Oh, there's tools. Oh, okay. I see it. Okay. That's cool. I'm gonna not mess with this right now because I feel like I'm gonna ruin it. But
Fair.
Teach you later.
teach me later. Show me later. We'll try it later.
Mhm.
Okay.
So yeah, he doesn't notice a damn thing.
Perfect.
You're following him along. He's heading away from the tavern. He's actually heading back kind of towards the docks. You see he's stopping at the docks to talk to another sailor. But then he kind of goes over towards one of a not like an older looking ship, but a ship that is not doing as well as some of the others. Doesn't look like it's older, like again, withered with age or anything like that. It just looks like it's might have been beat up just a little bit. But he doesn't step on. He sits at the end of the dock and is sipping his brew, kind of looking out at the tributary towards the way out of the bay. He kind of just swinging his feet at the edge and just watching.
He's not
water.
like he didn't. There's not like a. Wait, can you describe one more time what he did? I'm sorry. Or the way I am
He's
as a
sitting at the
person.
end of the dock near a ship that that doesn't look too old, but it looks a little beat up, like it's seen some either weather or a few fights, and maybe they just don't have enough money to fix it quite yet, and has traveled really well. It's just called the Lonely Wave, and he's just sitting at the end of the dock, sipping his ale, watching the water. He's not doing much.
Okay.
He's a drow, so he's tall, dark skin, white hair, much like Mina. But like I
Mhm.
said, his clothes are his own, not like he stole them from anybody or anything like that. So these look like they fit him well. Mina, let's try again. Give me a perception check.
Mina,
Oh
do
God,
you
here we go.
recognize him?
No, I don't think I know him.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
thank
finally!
God.
Oh my God.
Thank God you didn't whiff it.
Mina, you feel because it's hard to describe, but you know this feeling. You know the difference between a drow who can still hear the whispers of Lolth and one who has freed themselves from it.
Mhm.
You would definitely know when somebody has been, downbeaten or is either scared or pushed to the point of bloodthirsty.
Mhm.
Those are the two things that Lolth has. Those are her servants. They're afraid of her to the point of terror, or they're bloodthirsty and just want to fight. There's no calmness. Unless they free themselves and go into Illustria's light and that kind of thing. You can definitely tell he is not twitching, he's not looking over his shoulder, he's not thinking he's hearing whispers every few seconds or anything like that. He's free of it.
Huh. Okay, I convey that very pertly to the girls. Probably to the point where they don't understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, just what I was thinking. I was like, so does that mean
he is very free one. He free kind like me.
What
He
the
is
fuck?
not be control.
What? Okay. Does that mean that I don't want this to sound bad, but I don't know how else to say it. Does that mean that you think he's not bad?
I think he is not danger. It's if unless he pirate danger
If
because he look
he's
pirate.
dressed like a pirate.
But he is not
Okay.
the other danger.
Okay, so there's two ways we can play
Yes.
this.
He is dangerous because he's pirate, but not dangerous because he is not controlled by your spider yeti lady person.
Should we just walk up and approach him?
I don't know. Can you tell, does he have pamphlets?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Perception check. damn it. I was gonna say, I want to see if he has, like, because I imagine I have this, like, magic little pouch thing that just sits on my hip, and that's what makes all my pamphlets.
Mm.
So I wanted to see if he had one of those on
You
his
have a
hip.
printing pocket instead of a printing press.
Yes.
With your previous perception, I'll say you do see a little black and silver pouch with a moon sign on it. That
Perfect.
is where you pull your pamphlets from.
Okay. Oh, he is with my goddess. He's with my goddess.
So
He's with my goddess. Maybe I should talk him.
yeah, that's a good plan. That's a good plan. Push her out in front of us.
Nah. I turn around and hope he hasn't seen me yet. I like put my cape up. I like grab it. I go like swoosh with my cape so that you don't see me. Except you totally probably see me, but now I just look like some weird huddled person covered by a cape. And I say, but what do you want me talking about? Is there anything
what's his purpose
specific?
here? What's his purpose here?
Well, I will ask him this, but is there a more solid question you want me ask him about them? Yeah, okay, you come with me.
What?
And you come with me, and I like push Izzy under my cape cloak.
Okay.
Like the children in the Nutcracker,
Like
the
we're
lady
like
with the big skirt.
Mother Graham
That's-
cracker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Ginger.
Mother Ginger, I got close.
there you go.
Graham
Mother
cracker.
Graham.
Isn't graham crackers made with ginger?
No.
That's
No.
gingerbread, son of a bitch. Okay.
That's also ginger snaps.
Yeah. Well, we all tried. So
Should
We now want
We
an
all tried. Bullshit.
off-Broadway, half-priced Nutcracker, and it's Mother Graham Cracker.
Mother Graham cracker.
the marshmallow fairy instead of marzipan.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You do what
Amazing.
you can.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So I'm
This
just like
Just called
in
Swiss Miss.
your
Should
cloak.
she make herself look like a drow?
Oh.
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 My only
you-
concern with that is if he starts speaking a language that I do not
Yeah.
understand,
That's
If he
what I was
starts
gonna
speaking
say.
Undercommon, you're not gonna
and
know
I
it.
will be very stupid looking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you speak Elvish at least?
I speak Sylvan.
Sylvan. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I mean-
speak
Eva, you're
Sylvan,
not
Druid,
dying.
Draconic, and Common.
I only have common, halfling, and thieves can't. You think he's a thief?
And he is a pirate.
It's a pirate. I don't.
That doesn't
maybe-
mean that not all pirates are thieves.
But the other two don't.
Oh, that's true. It'd just be me and him talking.
If we want,
Yeah.
I could still make myself look more like elvish, but not like drow.
Has all our talking about trying to figure out what to do, has that alerted him at all to our presence?
God.
No, he
That's
seems
right.
to be very calm sipping. I mean, if you make any more noise, I'm gonna have you do another stealth check.
Do you know what this reminds me of? You remember when you're like 11 or 12 and you go to the mall by yourself for the first time with your friends and your parent leaves you and goes off wandering somewhere else and you see a cute person,
Yeah.
like a cute additional child, not like an adult.
Yeah.
Actually, probably they're like 16, and you're like, wow,
Wow.
look at them,
Go
they look
talk to
cool.
'em.
And then you're all like kind of trying to hide behind the potted plant in the middle of the mall and
Or
like,
the
be like,
fountain.
No, you go talk.
Just a
No, you
random
go
fucking
talk.
fountain.
No, No,
You
but what
guys
am I
are all
gonna
hiding
say? That's what we're
behind some
doing.
crates and barrels, and
Yeah.
just
Crates
doing
and
that
crate and
cartoon
barrels.
poking
Hold
out
on.
thing.
Wait. Can
And
I?
read the door.
I'd like to peek out for a second and verify that he's still there.
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay, good.
Oh god, that would be.
I just
Yeah,
had
Please
that
ruin
thought.
the whole
barrel in the middle
opportunity.
of this pirate town. They're a very high-end
God.
pirate town.
Oh my god, it's literally the store. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
You
Some crappy
two
elf
come
is
with me. I'm trying to figure out if I should tell Fee not to look like a drow.
I think it'd be better if I weren't a drow, but perhaps more elf features.
Mm-hmm.
Could go half
Yeah.
elf.
Yeah, I think I might add some like pointed ears, some like
Mhm.
different coloring and stuff like
Could
that.
you
so
be-
I
Make
look
it like a slightly angular face.
Could you even
Yeah,
do
so-
like a half drow?
Oh.
uh,
I'm
I,
looking. I want to
Can
see
I?
if anyone's ever drawn that. Oh no.
Eh.
Have you seen a half drow? Because isn't that part of it? You have
Oh,
to
should
have seen
see
it.
it. Yeah. Shit.
yeah. So I don't think so, but Like
You could go opal. Like-
I'll give myself more elvish kind of maybe darker features, so I kind of don't look too human, but don't look like I'm a drow. Speak undercommon, because I won't know what the fuck's going on.
That's true.
That's a good.
That's
point.
true. Okay. Here is my plan. I am going to try talk in common so you can understand from begin, but he might change
If
the
he
language.
does, just roll with it. Just
Okay.
roll with it. You can fill us in later.
Okay. Okay.
I will
I'm
do my best.
literally like an inch
my
from
God.
your belt right now. Like I'm just in your cloak. So we'll
Yeah, 'cause
figure it
that's where
out.
I put you.
That's where you put me, so it doesn't matter for me. I'm
You're
just
not invisible.
No, I'm just picturing I have you like huddled under there. Like, I don't know.
actually
But you
so
can,
I
but you're
as
seen,
part
you're
of
visible.
like being a Lightfoot halfling, I'm naturally stealthy, which means that you can attempt to hide even when obscured only by a creature that is at least
Oh,
one
good
size
lord.
larger than you.
That's
Okay, I
So
wanna
this
point out
hilarious.
can work.
probably still have to do a stealth and perception roll, but yeah.
Yeah, this could
Well,
work.
I have no intention of hiding you. I just want
Yeah.
you to not be in the front.
I'm gonna be hiding. You might not. That might not be your plan. That's my plan.
Is it bad that now I'm just picturing Izzy exactly like Bradley Cooper in the D&D movie?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That kind of halfling, just a miniature.
That's what halflings are, just tiny people.
Such a wee little thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yes,
but
so
yes,
I will make
okay.
myself look slightly elf-like, and then stand
Mhm.
beside Mina as she approaches. But I will let Mina take the lead.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh god. I have no idea what to ask this guy. Okay, let's
Wait,
go.
wait. No. So then let's
eh.
pre-game some questions before we head over there.
Okay.
First, what's
Okay.
bringing him here? Second,
Yes.
does he know about the poison talon? Because remember you were talking about having some issues up there, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I
So
want to ask about that. See
how?
if he has been.
Yes, yeah. See if
Mhm.
he's been, and then like what they know maybe about what's going on outside of the Claw Coast.
Like what about what is going on
Like
outside?
with
What?
the queen and all that shit.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna basically it's him, then the
Mhm.
local area, then maybe the world.
Mhm.
If we don't,
Okay.
yeah.
You want me ask him anything about this weird thing happened that we went through with the boat, or
The
about
storm?
this?
We know
I
about the
think the
storm
storm
now.
might be the
Do we?
dragon.
Yeah, the storm's
Do
the
we completely know
dragon.
about the
Yeah,
storm?
the storm's
is
the
it just the
dragon
dragon?
protecting the island.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, my brain is not working super well today.
Did you hear me at the beginning of
obvious.
all this, trying to like
Yeah, I know,
click
that's true.
the neurons
Yeah.
together to make
But
sound?
okay, so yeah, but that's but okay, so we have not. Mainly I'm asking, do you want me to ask him any questions about what to do about the dragon, if he has any ideas, or am I
Oh,
not
no.
asking him that?
No,
No.
don't do that because I
I
don't
think
want
if
to.
we have questions about the dragon, we
We
can
need
go to Silver Trail.
is Silver Trail is probably better for
Gotcha.
that. Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
more.
we're just asking about Poison Talon with this
Yes.
guy, and then if
Oh,
he's and anything else on the mainland that he might know about. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
It's a game plan.
Okay.
High five.
Thank you guys.
All hands in. All hands in. All hands in.
And
Moon song on 3. 1, 2,
1,
3.
2.
Moon song. Okay. Now we can go.
We love being on Discord. Okay.
Meanwhile, the DM's just like, alright.
Leah's like, guys, get your shit together.
Never!
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
so Mina, you are approaching with
Yes.
Izzy slightly hidden behind you.
In my cloak.
And
Yeah.
Fee, are you beside her or are you staying back?
I
A
would
little
say
back.
I'm like beside her, but like slightly like behind her shoulder. So
Mhm.
I'm
Okay.
more in line with like where Izzy would be, or like where Izzy is hidden. So
Okay, and Mina, are you continuing to try and be stealthy until you're like within reaching distance, or are you making your
no.
presence known?
I mean, I feel like I would make my presence known at the. I mean, I'm not gonna be like screaming from
No, I mean
way
like
over
you're
where I
letting
am.
your footfalls sound on the dock, kind of thing.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
he
yeah.
knows
Because I think
somebody is
it'd be
approaching.
really, yeah. Because I feel like it'd be pretty creepy to
We don't
not
want
do
him
Hey.
that.
I was
heart
just making sure.
attack.
That is
But
a
if he tries to run, I can finally use
She'll
that one skill
Throw
that
a
I have.
halfling at him.
Get
I mean,
help.
it's not what I was gonna do, but that works too. What's that? Misty Step. I can use Misty Step.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he is at the end of the dock.
I forget that y'all have magic. Like every
I
time
do
I'm like,
too.
I never
That's
even
alright, they
used
do
that
too.
tab.
I always forget I have magic.
Like my only skill.
Yeah.
And
Or
then
I could use
shillelagh.
levitate on him. The shillelagh. I didn't mean to post that in the chat. I forget how to use but I can also use levitate on
Just
him if
levitate
he
him.
tries to run.
I don't think he'll. Let's just be
okay.
friendly. Let's just be friendly.
Oh,
I think
yes, yes,
that'll
yes.
be fine as long as we're not creepy. Just don't be creepy.
Yes. This is
Don't be
good.
creepy. Okay, so Mina starts stepping down the dock. Izzy, you're kind of just keeping time with her steps, so it just sounds like one person.
I'm like the daddy daughter
Lord.
dance. I have my feet on her feet. And we're just
You're
going.
behind her.
You're
What?
behind me.
You're behind her.
me.
Can I just
Daddy, daughter, you have to
bear
face the person.
paw around one of her legs? No, okay, no, I guess
no.
that's where. Okay, never
You're
mind.
not climbing a tree.
You're gonna be super visible if
If
you do that.
that's true. All right, never mind. Yeah, I'm just
Look
following.
behind her cape. God damn it, just let me get to this.
Okay, sorry.
And stop saying daddy when it's not needed.
Okay. Yes,
So,
ma'am.
Mina, you step down the dock. Your steps
Oh,
can be heard.
Oh,
You see. Will you guys get hold of yourselves?
Sorry, I'm just picturing Izzy like a fucking koala.
God damn
She's like, I'm so stealthy, but everybody can see it.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh
sorry, thank you.
gosh. Oh, that's
Oh,
very good.
Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel.
Woo.
Okay.
All right, I'm behind
I'll
her
be in my trailer.
and no. Yeah, just behind
Oh,
her.
shit.
Not being
Okay.
stupid
Mhm.
anymore. All right.
And here we go. I'm walking with
And-
confidence.
And I'm walking
A smile.
right behind her, face to butt.
Yes. Yep.
Praying she doesn't fart.
Oh,
Alright,
God.
so you're walking behind him. He hears steps behind him. You see him kind of tense up for a little bit and turn around. The moment he sees you, you see his eyes go wide, and he jumps up and he pulls his sword from his hilt. But he is shaking. And he's no further. You stop there.
I stop and I smile and I do a really big wave and then I yell a greeting that is okay. I don't know what language I would yell this in, but I basically would be like, "Have you heard of the goddess Illustrae?"
I think common's the
Pull out
right
one
way
of
to
the
go
pamphlets?
there. Yeah.
Just I scream that, and then I pull a pamphlet out from my leg. I'm still in the same spot, and I go, "Hello. I have this pamphlet for you." Just because there we go.
He give me a persuasion check.
Oh God.
Can I give
Watch him be
her
like,
the
I hate
action
her.
of, like, supporting her?
Ah, God, I'm back to rolling terribly.
Okay, that's right. His wisdom was fine.
Ooh.
So he untenses just a little bit and eyes the pamphlet. You know that these little pamphlet pockets can only be attained in one way. You have to get it from Illustrae. She doesn't like hand them out to everybody or anything. There wasn't
Hell
a
yeah.
seminar. He relaxes a little bit and eyes you up, and he actually says in Undercommon,
Ooh.
He speaks to you in Undercommon. And he says, "You are not one of her soldiers." And it's a question mark, kind of.
Right.
Give me a history check now.
Okay. I am assuming he is referencing
With
Lolth.
advantage, because you, having been under Lolth's
Yeah.
thrall, you'll know a good
I'm
good
still
chunk of
gonna
stuff.
roll bad.
Oh, god damn it.
God damn it.
I'm rolling really bad today, guys. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I
You
would
do have a
assume that
negative
he's
one to
talking about.
history.
I have a -1, yeah.
Alright.
But just from who Mina is, she would assume that
true.
he's talking about
So,
Lolth.
yeah,
Because, again,
you
she
would
doesn't
know-
even say Lolth's name, really.
Right. You would know he's exactly talking about and what he's talking about.
Mhm.
Lolth has soldiers, and if anybody turns away from Lolth, they're immediately branded traitors and, sentenced to death. Like, just
Mhm.
point blank. If a soldier runs across somebody who's left her webs, they're dead. Like, it's a death sentence.
Mhm.
So, you can kind of guess, seeing you in armor approaching,
Ah.
he's terrified.
Yeah.
But seeing the pamphlet, he feels a little bit better. And so he calms down a little bit. But he kind of sizes you up, sees that Fee is also there, and Lolth doesn't let races mix, so he kind of relaxes a little bit, and he goes back to common. What are you? What are those of Illustre doing here? Have you become pirate too?
Oh, also, you are a pirate. That's very exciting.
Yes, pirate. I pirate.
Oh,
This my ship.
it is
We
very
go on many
nice.
adventure.
It is lovely ship. No, I am
Well,
not
no,
pirate.
I don't own ship. I don't have much
Oh,
money.
Oh.
I am under captain.
Is your captain treat you good?
Yes, he treats me very good.
Oh, this is nice. I happy to hear because you seem very nice person. I can tell just from your face. It's a big smile, giant smile. Her smile's huge.
Drows have little fangs, so of course the smile is just like, to you two, to Mina or to Fee and Izzy. This seems a little odd because they're both grinning with these like little fangs.
It's kind of cute. It's kind of like when a dog smiles.
Yes, it's exactly like that. That's how I picture it. So is okay if I keep walk toward you? Is okay. I will not
okay.
touch.
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Yes.
Oh, very good. So I'm picturing her just kind of like going, kind of walking, I don't know. And I get up to him and I'm like, oh, hello. So my name is Mina, and I put my hand out because I see people do that, so I assume that's what people do.
He looks at it. And then he
Like,
kind of like
all
seems
my
to remember.
fingers
Oh yes,
are
that's
wide.
what people do here now too. And he says, "Oh, you're doing it too." And he shakes it. My name is Reno.
Reno, that is very nice name. Look, do you see we have very similar name? You hear this?
Yes,
it's nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Four letters. Very easy for common tongue.
Just two
Yes,
syllables.
it's very good. Your common is very good.
No, not as good as yours. Use.
Oh, thank you. I try very hard. I try. Yes.
You
So
get good teacher. I learned from pirates.
I learn from friends, and they teach me funny words. But I still learn, right? And I turn and I look at Fee.
For a second, I thought you were going to like look between your legs.
I almost did. And then I was like, don't do it. It's already weird enough. Let's not.
Yes, pirates teach, but they teach not so good and many cuss words.
Oh, what is cuss word? What is that?
He
Like,
says the
you know,
word in
Izzy
Undercommon.
is holding back laughter.
Oh.
Like, I'm struggling with it, right? I know that Izzy
You
would be
just learned-
cracking up.
She just turns to Mina and says, "You know how we were talking about the scholar bastards? Bastard is a curse word."
Reno says curse
Oh.
word in Undercommon.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Wait. Scholar bastard is this curse word? This is bad word?
Scholar is not necessarily bad word, but bastard is a curse word.
This is
It's a mean word to call
this is
someone.
bad. I have used this word to many people.
It's
No.
okay.
It's okay. It also described son born to woman, not
Oh.
not
Not
married to man.
marriage.
Oh.
It's these dual
Oh.
meanings words in common. It does confuse. It
This
does confuse.
yes is very very confused. Yes, I
Yes.
agree. Well,
It's
it
good
is
to talk to someone who understands.
Yes, and see this very nice. I turn to Fia and I go, you see, we draw. We very good with learn language and are good with meet people, right? I
Very
no, yes. So I am here actually because I am spread word of Illustrate because she is so great. And I want people know that it is not
Did you come
just
from crack?
from crack. I forget, where did I come from?
I think we said in your history that you came to the
Uh-huh.
outer layer through an opening.
That's right. That's right.
But
Okay.
somewhere on a different island or a mainland-ish area, and sailed here.
You mean out from inside of a crack? You mean? What do you mean?
The
To
path
get clarification.
Illustre make to
Mhm.
Underdark. He
Mhm.
makes them across world.
Mhm.
But and he actually hesitates for a second and kind of looks around, almost scared for a second. The Illustre make one for us here in Embervale and on island.
Really? That is so cool. Cool is this
He
word?
looks a little worried there for a second. He but doesn't really know if he wants to say more.
That's okay. It's okay. This okay, so you are from this area. You are from here?
Not island.
Oh.
I'm from island north. And he
Okay.
says it in undercommon. He says poison talon. He doesn't really know quite how to say it in common.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you are from there. We have heard many bad things are happening there now. You are heard this.
He again looks a little scared. It wasn't bad when we came through the path that Listre lit, but and then he like mumbles in undercommon trying to find the right words.
It is okay. You can talk me undercommon if you like to.
He says in undercommon, the spiders found the path.
I say in undercommon, oh shit.
Cuss word. Cuss word. Common people? Cuss word. And he like points. That's. So Mina, you would know this initially. Illustrate the cracks that she forms in the main plane here, the upper plane, basically. The cracks she purposely makes to lead your people into the light as much as she can. She can't make them too big, so not a lot of people can get out at a time. Otherwise, they'd be noticed and that kind of thing. But if they're found by Lolth in some way, they can become dangerous. She can catch traitors. She can even get to. Well, she can't. She has to be in the Underdark. But servants of hers can also leave the darkness to hunt. They can't, as you know, unless they're blessed by Illustre, they can't be in the moonlight and sunlight, I believe. I think they can only go out when it's overcast, or like a moonless night, basically a new moon,
Mhm.
they can go out and hunt. And if any drow that have turned away from her are nearby, again, instant death sentence.
Yeah.
Man, woman,
Yeah.
child, she doesn't care.
Oy, 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 oy.
So him saying that the
Hmm.
spiders found the path,
Yeah.
very bad.
That's really bad. Okay, so I continue to talk to him in Undercommon, even because in my mind, Mina would be so shocked hearing that she would just kind of forget that her friends were there.
Yeah.
um, so continuing in Undercommon, I say, wait, you mean that Lol spiders found the path, so they've taken it?
It has been 6 new moons since spiders have come from the path.
Oh no.
People, they cannot leave the settlement on that island, and they are being hunted.
Oh, no.
I
How
left
many?
beforehand. I left before it began, and have been a pirate since then, sending what money I could back.
Mm,
But I have not been back. Mina, this isn't, and I'm just gonna say this because you would know. Again, you would know this, and I'm giving you.
mhm.
This is to your backstory.
I
This
appreciate
isn't a
this.
cowardice thing.
No, no, no,
You
no,
know
no.
exactly what happens if the whispers start again,
Oh yeah.
and even though it sounds like he's afraid of Lolth, it would actually be more terrifying if he started hearing the whispers near people he loved.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
No.
you know that
100%.
he's not staying away because he's like afraid of dying. To the most point of he's afraid of hearing the whispers again.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so this is definitely something that is like it's an innate fear that is very
Mhm.
justified.
Yeah.
So him becoming a pirate was like him getting even further away from people he loved, just in case, and the
Mhm.
possibility of hearing the whispers again.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I would have definitely assumed that for sure. So, is your family there? Are they still there?
He looks a little sad. I have no family left,
Mm,
but there are
I'm
people I
sorry.
know that wish only good things. If you find yourself there, seek out Luarna. She
I'm
is the leader of the settlement there.
mm, I'm trying to get to the blue. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Is this that's they've well, I wouldn't know. They've been talking about the poison talon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we've also been talking in under.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
By the way, Izzy and Fee, it is a very terrifying sounding language.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm just
This
like,
is like
I
these are people who
imagine
live underground in the dark, so it's kind of like a chittering, like
in my head what I'm
mixed with
hearing
that,
is like
like
very harsh German.
yes, it is very, very harsh. It almost seems like they're yelling at each other. They're not.
Mm.
But we're yelling at each other like bats. That's
Yeah.
how I picture
Okay,
it.
so then Izzy, I was thinking about like poking my head out when I was hearing the comment, but now that I'm hearing this, I'm like, we are staying in the cloak.
you, you probably could come out and it wouldn't be any problem. But yeah. Oh my goodness. So
The
let's see.
last I heard, Luarna
Mhm.
is trying to save as many as she can who successfully get out,
Mhm.
but there's pressure from those who are afraid to close the path, but then
Hmm.
there are those who want to fight the hunters.
Ah.
Fear might win out, and they might have to close the path.
Mm.
No
Is this
one
island big enough to make another path in the future?
He glances at the sky. Only Illustre would know.
That's true.
This is something innately you don't know. You don't know how Illustre opens paths.
Yeah, no.
She somehow does it, and in surreptitious ways, she tries to let people know where they are. But of course, she can't go screaming it.
No.
So she grasps onto people who have just a slither of hope in them, and she guides them, but she can't, shout as to where they are. So she can't go around telling people how she makes them.
It almost reminds me of like how Hope is very quiet in Pandora's box. Like that's what I'm getting from the way Illustre is a very quiet but persistent voice.
Yeah, I could see that. I think it's a good comparison.
Nothing I'm remembered of that song from Narnia.
So, are there others on this island besides the people of Illustre?
Yes. He tells you there is a regular settlement up there as well. Jump over there really quick. Yes, there is a settlement there where the ferry boats would go. So there is a town, but it's not where they're staying. They are. He makes it sound like they're staying in their own settlement. Possibly not really welcomed into the town. They still do have a reputation.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. But okay, so good. So I get the exact. But is his description good enough that we would be able to like dock our ship closer to the Illustre settlement?
He tells you that if you dock at the settlement, the town that is at the only town on the Poison Talon, he says you need to follow the rocks west, and on a moonlit night, a guide will find you.
Follow the rocks west. I'm writing it down. Okay. Thank you. Do you have any family or not family, but she wouldn't use, I feel like in Drow society, you would have a word for like family, but not related to
Clan?
you. Yeah, kind of like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but I just have that vibe. So like, if I ask him like, basically, are there any loved ones? I suppose I could just say that. Are there any loved ones that you would like us to check on? Because we do actually plan to go to the Poison Talon.
He looks a little sheepish for a second, and then looks back to you. Yes, there. If you could find, and he kind of looks down. If you could find, there's a man, drow. We're all drow. I don't know why I said that.
Oh, he's nervous.
Tevno, if you could tell him that I am safe, and I still would like him to join me in Nevergold.
Oh, that's cute. Okay. Hey, Leah, can you remind me of the guy I'm talking to? What is his name again?
Reno.
I want to read. R-I-N-O?
Nope. Reno, like the town.
R-E-N-O. Perfect.
Yep.
Is safe and still wants him to join. Evergold? Is that what you said?
Nevergold.
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 This
Thank
town.
you.
This town, yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure. Derp. It's literally at the top of the map. Good job, Samantha.
I try to make these really cute.
This map
maps.
is super cool. It is very cool. It's like ridiculously cool. Also, by the way, Leah, random question: is the ship with the pirate skull flag, is that our ship? Because I'm guessing not, but it kind of looks like
No,
it.
the Moonsong's pink.
Yeah, I know, but it almost looked like it had a little bit of a pinky purple
I could see
tint
that.
to it, so I got really hopeful.
No, yours isn't on the map.
But okay. Do you have, having left there yourself, do you have any advice? We do plan to go. I would like to help to confront this to save our people. Because it's very important to me. This is part of why I'm out and I'm going places. Is I'm trying to spread the word of Illustre. I'm trying to help to save as many as I can. And to hear that they're being attacked on your island is very, very upsetting, as you obviously know. Do you have any advice for once we get there? I believe friends that I bring with me will likely be fine, because they don't have the connection to her. But do you have any advice for me? Anything you think would be good for me to look out for? Because I've escaped once, but it's been hundreds of years.
He thinks for a second, and then he looks down towards the water. My first bit of advice is, of course, be careful on the nights of the new moon, where Illustre does not glow. But I found myself without the whispers, and I believe one of the best things to keep them at bay is to make my own music. I'm not much of a singer or anything like that, but something to distract me, songs that I made up in my head, or something that I would remember from childhood that was when times were better, though I'm not entirely sure times were ever better. But having something of a distraction has helped since leaving the Underdark. Something that brings you light when you can't find hers. That's why I miss Tevna. But it has helped, and then he glances out at the water again, and he says, "If all else fails, I would seek help in the waves."
I'm writing this down. If you're wondering. You mean to leave? Or is there something I should be looking for near your island?
He chuckles and goes, "Well, spiders don't like water, so I thought it might help."
It's true. That's true. That's a good idea. This is good thinking. I'm sure Tevna is probably just fine. Just fine. So please don't worry. Like, I'll make sure he's okay. And we will find you again. Because we are very good adventurers. So trust me, we can do this. So don't be scared. And don't worry.
And he looks a little heartened and
Okay.
raises his glass.
I'm gonna burst from the robe, seeing that he's smiling and it seems like it's good.
Shows his sword again.
God damn it.
It's a large spider!
No, it's fine.
Hi there. Oh.
I have my arms out.
She hit her soldiers in the cape.
No. My arms are out. My arms
no,
are out.
it's just
smaller.
I hold her cape up so that he can see clearly in it. No, it's just me, man.
God.
Sorry.
This is just my friend.
Who is this me man?
No.
It's my friend. It's friend. Don't
I hold
worry.
out my hand.
Don't worry.
Hi, I'm Isadora Flightfoot. Nice to meet you.
God damn it. Just so casual.
He awkwardly and shakily shakes your hand again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. It was just getting hard to breathe.
This is a thing that she like to do. Actually, no, I'm saying this in comment, or in undercommon. I'm like, don't worry, this is my friend. She does very odd things. Ha ha ha. She was resting. You know, because they can't trance. So she was resting in my cloak.
Oh, yes,
yes.
Like those that would go deaf in the undercommon, and we would just watch them as they stumbled around. Yes.
Yeah, just like this, because she's not a drow, so it's very small. You see,
but
so
I do
had to
have.
rest.
Oh.
You can't hear. You can't understand us.
So is he? Wait, no. He said he was employed. Yeah, cool. All right.
By pirates.
I'm just gonna hang
By
out by Fee
pirates.
now. He's probably gonna like smack
Oh.
me.
No, that's okay. Um, if I can ask you, Reno, now I'm switching back to common. If I can ask you, you see, my friends here are not familiar with hair. I have told little bits,
You
but
don't
not lots.
you don't have to speak in common on account
No,
of
no.
us.
No, it's okay. Do you have any advice for them for when we go? Because you have seen the people who are not part of Illustrate people. If you've seen them, have you noticed they do anything to help themselves on the island that maybe my friends here can do?
So you're asking him to give advice
Basically,
to them, or
yeah, basically, like, so the advice I take it, the advice that he gave to me, like, obviously I'll tell them that advice, but in my mind, and feel free to correct me, in my mind, I'm the one that's susceptible to whispers, not
right? Yeah,
them.
he's basically telling you because he knows.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this would be more like are there anything that like non-drow are doing on the island to protect themselves? Like, like are they wearing tinfoil hats or something? Things like that. And I'll say like, I will tell them advice you have told me, but have you seen anything like do they have a special armor they are wearing, or a special type of weapon they are carry, or anything like this? Have you seen this for the non-drow?
They the common speak people they light many fires around village
A
to keep
fire.
spiders away.
Mm.
Don't like spiders. um Luarna has told them moonlight is best, but
Mm.
they don't believe Illustre power.
Of course.
Yes,
It
and
is said they should
they
read our pamphlets.
they have temple to sun god and much
Oh.
others, but no to moon
Mm.
queen. Fire and swords.
Mhm.
Yes, they fight spiders. But the
Mm.
hunters
Mm.
don't go after them.
Oh, the
The hunt
hunters are
the,
just go after illustrate
the
people.
hunters are haunting the steps of
Mm.
Illustre's people.
Ah. Okay. Okay, you hear this, my friends?
Mhm. Mhm.
So you no have to worry, just me for hunters.
Well, but of course we have to worry. We're not gonna lose you over there.
Oh, see, they are good friends. Look this. I hope your crew like this, Reno.
My crew very good. Many sea shanty help me, and I make money. They share
Oh,
with me, um,
oh, it's good.
and I get to go out over water.
And they are protect you?
Uh, no hunter comes over water.
Oh, oh, good. Good, good. That's so cute. I don't know why. I just like this. I'm just picturing him speaking in the broken common. It's so cute.
Makes your heart go
Okay.
dwa.
I was gonna say, my friends, do you have any questions for our new good friend Reno here? Like, obviously, you haven't heard any of the discussion that I had with him in Undercommon.
Yeah.
So,
Um,
but
I guess like what kind of, or maybe you could maybe help with this. Like,
Mhm.
is everyone gonna be under like I want to try and minimize if we end up going to Poison Talon and trying to figure out what's going on there, right? Like,
Mhm.
is everyone under the control of the Whispers, or I don't want to have to hurt anybody that's
Mm.
just not themselves. Like,
Okay, so you probably, I don't know if you would have heard about the Whispers, because that was an undercommon, and I don't think I've mentioned it, because remember,
Yeah,
I've been hearing them on the boat, and I don't think I told you guys, because I was afraid it would hurt you. But, okay, I interpret that more as asking if everyone's under control of
oh yeah.
who is Lolth.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
this town is just like if all the people
Mhm.
who aren't like who's in charge, and there must be somebody pulling the strings. So is everybody basically their crony now, or there's got to be
There you go.
innocent people still?
So you would understand from whatever Mina has chosen to translate, which
Yeah, I was gonna say,
have
I
you
don't know.
translated all of it, or have you kept some to yourself?
I probably.
His
That's a
advice
good
would really,
question.
for you in Undercommon, would really only pertain to you.
Yeah, it only applies
Um,
to me. So
uh,
I suppose I probably would have told them that I wouldn't have said her name because I don't like saying Lolth's name.
yeah,
But I would have said, like the one who wronged me in the past, and the one who wronged me has now basically taken hold of this island because Elistre has helped to try to save our people. Um, and she found the path they were using to escape, and is now using her spiders and her powers to try to hunt Elistre people. Is probably what I would have said.
yeah.
Um,
So
but yeah.
yeah. So translated out, Lolth herself cannot come through the paths. She can't come to basically this realm anyway. Undercommon is like the only place that's hospitable for her. Um, so she can only send out her quote unquote children, which would be spider avatars and the hunters, which are drow who have basically gone full bloodthirsty. They are her soldiers. They have done all the dark deeds that have been required of them. Usually, small fact, Mina, you can choose to share it or not. Usually
Mhm.
female. Um,
Yep, they
Lolth
would be.
prefers females in just about every way. Many of the soldiers, hunters, when they need to prove themselves, if they're female, usually have to kill their entire family.
Mhm.
And there's no love there left. They literally are down to bare bones fighters. They don't. I don't. They're not zombies because they're smart, but they're bloodthirsty, that kind of thing. But there
Mm.
could be oftentimes Lulth once taking over or hypnotizing, whatever you want to call it, the first time, the people come back to themselves and realize that they don't want to kill everybody they love or anything like that. So Elistre basically can see that bit of hope and pull it to guide that person towards a path. Once out, she can basically encompass them in moonlight and kind of protect them. She can't. It's like a work in progress. You can't complete. It's. I don't want to say it's like addiction, but it's a little bit like addiction. They have to be weaned off of and kept the
Hmm.
whispers at bay.
Mm.
And it helps when there's others of Elistre around to help you.
Yeah.
Elistre
Yeah.
is very much a goddess of music. She's a bard-like goddess, so that's why he's saying the songs. Because if you hear happy songs, you can't hear the whispers. Lolth is known for the whispers. That's what her lore is,
Okay.
because that's how she gets into people's minds, is the whispers. One of her easiest ones is dreams. She can't go physically, but she can definitely reach out to people's dreams, and what better way to drive people insane by, disturbing their sleep. Um,
Hmm.
so basically, this village is not in danger of some psychopath going off the deep end and suddenly starting to kill people, but it is a fear that something could happen that would make them a threat,
Do we
and then they'd have to be ousted. But it's not like everybody could suddenly turn on a dime at one time. There's kind of different levels, but you can guess that if there is a leader and this sanctuary is big enough that there's enough people, they probably do very good self-policing themselves. Probably, you can guess that Reno left because he said he has no family left. He might have gone pretty darn far into the darkness. And once he did get out, it was very, very hard to ignore the whispers. So he went away to make sure he didn't hurt anybody.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So most likely Mina would probably say something like, I wouldn't don't be scared. She'd say something like, do not be scared of all drow, because there are people of Illustray, and I assure they are very try to not have her power to get to them. So it's there will be, you will spot, it's very obvious, the difference. You hopefully you not see, but you may, because I go there with you.
So
It makes sense?
yeah, no, yeah, but to help you, would us, like, he said that, or I don't know if I heard this or would understand it, but did you guys fuck, I don't want to help
How to
you.
decide not to metagame.
Yeah. Chew my words for a second. What are ways that we could help you? Like, what are ways that would help drown out the Wait, would music
powers. You
drown
can say
out
the
the
powers.
whisper, or drown out like her control over the place? Would, like, if we just were singing?
I can't remember, Mina. Did you tell them the dreams that you've had, or no?
No, I think I kept it to myself, if I remember correctly. And feel free to correct me if I'm wrong
I
here.
don't think you
But I'm
did. I
pretty
think you
sure I
them
kept them to
yourself.
myself because I didn't want. I think it was partially out of denial, and and partially out of I didn't want to worry them, and I also didn't want to make it more real for myself. Like, it was kind of like a just put it to the side.
Okay,
I mean,
so-
I did tell them about the dream I had where I saw the spiders on the island. That I did tell them.
No, that
but
that
not
was
the
more
whispers.
Of that was more of a
like-
trance thing from
like
Illustray.
even now, I feel like Mina probably wouldn't even use the word whispers, because in her mind that gives it, like, this is gonna sound weird probably, but to Mina it's like, if I talk about this power that she has by using the word about it, I'm more likely to let the power influence me.
It's like
I feel like that,
acknowledging it.
yeah, it'd be a bit of a superstition. So probably Mina would not have said anything about, she just would have used this vague wording of like powers, control. He might have said whispers, but I don't know.
So Izzy, you and Fee have actually no idea how much Fee is still attached to that. She has not explained it, nor her dreams. So you don't actually know how much Mina is still. And again, I hate really using this. This relapsing is like the only.
Yeah.
I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Slipping
they're not
back.
drug addicts, but like.
Right.
Yeah. Like. You don't quite know. You can get from the conversation that both of these people have been there at some point, but you don't know how much they've slaked off. Like you don't know if they're fully got the grip off.
I guess, like, what would the question I have then for you, Reno, is what could me and Fee do to protect ourselves from being by being affected by her powers?
Oh, you are not child of hers. You cannot be affected.
Well,
only Drow can hear her.
Wait, so like you're all her kids?
In a very rudimentary way, yes.
Okay, so then, well,
Illustray and Lalth are known as Drow goddesses.
Yeah.
Like they literally are a pantheon of Drow elves that just they have power as gods.
So then,
so yes, to a certain extent, yes, all Drow are somewhat of a descendant of.
Well, then if it's because we're not drow, then is there anything we can do to help, like, Mina deal with the powers on the island? Is like if we plugged her ears with cotton or like just pinched her
That's
ass?
cute.
I don't know.
What
Very
things
easy.
common have ear puffs? They go over ear. No, I'm just kidding. He considers you for a second, and then he kind of smiles, and then he says, "How I say, you already doing it."
What do you? Oh, like just like hiding in her clothes. Sorry.
No,
No, I know.
weird.
Yeah.
Surprises people.
I get. Yeah.
And I go sword could have stabbed.
I'm sorry. It's a defense mechanism. I use humor to deflect from
Very
emotional.
scary for a moment. No. He almost says it. He says, "She can only affect heart when heart has lost hope." And
Oh, she's fucked then.
she find the darkness, and she lay egg there, and egg grow
Kinky.
and fester, and then they go boom, and a little spider. A metaphor.
Yeah,
Is it-
no, I got
Does
it.
this translate?
Yeah, no,
Metaphor?
you're fine. I've been hanging out with
Okay.
Mina long enough to
So
pick
in
it
this
up.
metaphor, you
Metaphor,
patch
good word.
cracks.
Yeah,
It is.
SAT.
I learned from
Mm.
Captain.
Study
Captain
for
say
It's good word.
metaphor,
sailing,
and I think
advanced
I overuse
terminology.
now. So you feel crack in darkness, so egg cannot grow.
Oh yeah, so we
Mm.
just gotta keep. Looks like you're stuck with us, Mina.
I am okay with this. This is good for me.
Oh, to punch her in the
I
arm and shake my hand
I
off because
pen-
that hurt.
I pinch your cheek, but not hard. Just like a little, you know.
Okay, well,
Mm.
are we
If
gonna
you go
go
to
liberate an island?
If you go to Poison Talon, Luarna would be much glad for help.
Mm. I am sure.
But she make decision soon about close path or fight.
Mm.
You know,
Reno. Oh, you go first.
no,
Go for it.
I keep coming back to what he said in the bar. Like, do we fancy ourselves heroes? Why the fuck not? Seems like nobody else is. Let's.
Mina has that face like,
We could just be the heroes. Like, they'll write songs about us. It'll be great.
you are very cute, Izzy. I go pat, 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 pat. And then say,
We have half
here
Imp
we
roommate.
shall.
He get mad we do that.
Izzy is very is okay with it, right, Izzy?
Yeah,
Okay?
there are worse things.
Okay, David. Reno, just so I know from you, because you are from this community, what do you think is best? Is to close the path or is to keep open? What do you think?
I have no inkling. I like that word too. Remind me of school.
That is big word. I don't know this word. It's nice.
Idea, but
Yeah.
small idea.
Oh,
You know,
It's not like full
Oh.
idea, like a
Like a-
bite
a
of an
glimmer
idea.
of an idea. You know how like
Yeah.
sometimes there's
Oh.
candles, there's like bonfires, and then there's like a little candle.
uh-huh.
So a bonfire would be like one of my full-blown stupid plans that I'm just gonna roll with, and then a inkling is like a tiny little flick where my brain like starts to catch the spark. The problem is I got nothing but kindling, and it all just turns into bonfires.
I have no inkling as to what is in crack. If the path safe through one mean perhaps can stay open. If poisoned, must be closed.
This is good thing.
Luarna would know.
Okay. We will ask. We will find. And if need be, I will go to crack myself. Because I have been here very many lots of years. So it is okay. I go check it. I will see.
We'll go see. You don't have to do it by yourself.
Oh, that is sweet.
Reno approaches you, and he does something that you might know. Is he like reaches up and he puts his hands over your ears. It's kind of like a sign of basically closing your. It's something that Illustrator probably would teach you, that if you like came across somebody else's, you can't hear the whispers anymore. And he puts his forehead against yours, and he says, "You, good priestess of Elistre."
Oh,
And
Oh,
and you
thank you.
you feel like a bit of warmth like flow through you, and you see the clouds kind of part above this normally stormy town, and you see the moon kind of shine down on the town, and
That's
you feel
so
like,
sweet.
and then he steps back, and nods.
Reno, you are very good. I do anything to help you now. Because to me, you are now like my family, you see? We will do this for you.
Reno probably still bad person to
No.
common folk, because Reno is pirate. I have been told
Pirates can be okay.
I've met. No. Don't let that idea of like what they're telling us is right and wrong. Just leave your pretty little brain. Look at me. Time for a lesson. There
He
are
looks
evil
down.
men that call themselves lords and priests, and there
And
are
scholar bastards.
and scholar. Hell yeah, and scholar bastards. Look at that vocabulary she's got. And there are criminals who are doing the right thing, just having to do it the wrong way, right? So let that idea leave your brain.
Can I just say that Fee loves the idea of looking down at this little halfling surrounded by three comparative giants to her.
Yeah.
As she talks about how people are wrong and giving this like motivational pep talk, and it's just like, oh,
With a little tiny baby.
She stole a boat.
This is true.
It's some little toddler.
You know, Reno, what
Reno
I
pats
have
it.
found, exactly, what I have found since I have come up and live in my forest commune and go out to SeaWorld, is that the idea of be bad or good, it's change all time. So I like to fight with of the evil because it's bad. But sometimes I think evil is actually not. I have learned this from Izzy mainly. Look at this. So don't you worry. You may think common people think is bad, but common people probably think is good. So we think you are good. So you are good if you are good. And she has like a really stupid smile on her face because she thinks she's like said something unbelievably profound.
There are also people that we have come across that believe that they are on the righteous side, and they are really just assholes.
Exactly.
Oh, this is good word too. You see?
Reno nods and seems to be taking everything to heart. I understand. He possibly doesn't. I will continue to sail, and believe good. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay.
Yes.
It's good.
We fight for good. We fight for good by any means necessary.
By any means necessary. He's
Uh-huh.
stopping, you know.
Yeah.
hyping each other up.
I feel like both of us, like, you can't see me because there's no camera on, but I am literally like, I have my fist up kind of above my head, and then I like smack it down, and then I put it above my head and I smack it down, like,
Yes.
that's right. And I'm picturing him just doing that at the same time, like, to fight the evil for the good in enemy necessary. Like, that's what.
It's like the guys in like the football field hyping each other up.
Yes, it's exactly like to a T.
So he nods and he says, I need go do ship chores for night. Will you be here for a while or you leave soon?
Actually, we cannot leave yet because our boat is not a healthy boat.
Oh, okay. Which boat yours?
I point to the moon song. There she is.
Yeah, she's not getting fixed by anybody yet, right? Like,
they're working
she's
in
at
the dock.
shipwright
Yeah.
dock, but it's not.
But-
Yeah, it's not. It was.
yeah.
She
it's not
probably
that-
looks
it's not
like
big.
hell, but
oh yeah.
He nods respectively. Ah, yes, boat.
yeah. No,
Yes.
so she took a beating. I wish you would have seen her before, but like you would appreciate how well she took that ass whooping. We
Mhm.
flew through the storm without colors.
Oh,
And made it.
We did not know we need them.
He changes to undercommon. Are they suicidal?
I look at him, I go, actually, frankly, we were just ignorant and had no idea about the colors at that point. We had them.
Oh.
Yeah, we had them in a chest in the bottom of the ship because we were really stupid in
I'm
this
just
case.
very proud.
Yes.
Did you get colors from another pirate?
We got the color from Izzy boyfriend.
Oh my god. Do you
Easy
say
has
that in
pirate
common?
boyfriend. Oh, you are easy. Easy have pirate boyfriend.
What?
Mina, do you
Good.
say that in common?
Yeah, I said that in common because he asked in comments. So
I
I
don't-
said it in common.
Wait.
Oh my god.
You
just
answered.
immediately like face palms.
I don't have a
I
boy.
already immediately know who you're talking about, and now
Wait, who is she talking about?
Tyrion, you.
I don't have. We
you're the
just
boyfriend.
talked.
Everybody
It's
give me a
not.
perception check.
I really want Tyrion to just like show up right now. The moment.
Oh
that
wait,
he
take the
said this.
15 out.
Yeah,
Take the 10 out.
Take the
It's just
15 out.
the. Yeah, I forgot
Oh,
to
God.
uncheck it.
Pass without trace.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
15.
I did it too. Sorry. Mine's 9. I have a 9.
22.
Nice.
V, since as soon as you say the name Tyrion, you see Reno, as weird as it is because he's dark complected, pales. And then he actually puts his hand over your mouth.
Eh?
Do not say name here.
I
Why?
She gently
What did
moves
he
the
do?
hand away from her face.
He shakes. He
Don't
shakes.
worry,
He
I
says,
don't
no,
like him to begin with.
no, talk more.
Oh.
You go rest. I must do chores. Go rest when boat fixed.
I must
See me
away.
before you leave.
Okay, we will do. Do you have idea of who can fix boat?
You guys already dropped it off at the ship, right? You
Yeah,
already paid him.
Oh,
We're
okay, I
doing that.
forgot.
That's good.
Oh, that's
That was
right.
a-
We
that was
already
a
did
pretty
that.
penny to fix.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
He told you it might be a day or so.
That's right. Okay. Okay. We will come. We will find you before we leave.
Yeah, that means
Okay.
that we're gonna have to. I didn't even think about that. We have to wait for the boat to get fixed before we can go to the Poison Talon.
Yep.
Which means we might need to see if there's just something we can do in town, or yeah,
Well, it's dark night right now. You've been talking to him for a while.
that's true.
So it's deeper into the night. So I mean, it's an all-night town. So yeah, you can go do something if you want.
Mhm.
But it also,
Do we have even money to like stay somewhere?
I don't
I-
think you guys have actually rested since you got off the boat.
Yeah,
So I believe your spells and stuff are still depleted if you used
Yeah,
some.
mine are still.
they
Yeah.
are.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, hey,
Hmm.
Reno.
You also might want to go pick Oda back up from the bar.
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit. Yeah, fuck. Okay, hey, bud, it's been great. I wish there was a way to like get your information to reach out to you in the future, but if you ever like hear, oh
Yeah,
gosh, that'd probably be
you notice
terrifying.
he's on a ship called the Lowly Wave.
The
And
lowly
he's
wave.
already back on. Yeah, he's already back on.
Okay. We will see you later. Don't worry, we will see you before we leave. If you think of anything else, we will find out then.
He
Good luck
nods.
with your boat.
Thank you. Good luck with yours as well. And goes back down
It's
below.
a boat. Why didn't he say boat? It's a boat. It's not like it's not a boat. He has a boat. We have a boat. Same thing.
Our boat go in the sky.
Okay, let's go.
While Izzy's still kind of like perturbed, like Fee just gets behind her and nudges her shoulders, like,
Come on, let's.
I'm walking and
on.
still like memory, like just letting her guide me, like thinking to myself, arms crossed, like it's still a boat. It survived that whole thing, and she's been impressed by it. We did such a good job. I mean, what? Not every ship could have taken that kind of a beating, but no, suddenly everybody thinks they're
Mina's just
fucking expert.
patting her
Boats are.
head the entire time. It's like pat,
So
pat,
where are you
pat.
guys? Are you heading back to the tavern? It's also
Yeah.
an inn, so.
Yeah, we need to
Get
poor
Oda.
Oda.
Because I am also
She's-
curious to see if Silver Trail is still there talking to Quinn, or
Oh,
if
yeah.
Quinn is still there
Yeah.
after the conversation.
So
to
you
see-
guys head back to the
What's what?
tavern. You go. People are very drunk. Because after one round has been paid for, everybody else kind of like either shared the wealth or also got. So it's been a very good night. You enter and you see Oda is at a table with like 6 other pirates.
Oh my
And
God.
she has a tankard in front of her, and it is like greenish in color.
Oh
Amazing.
no.
She says, "No, you can ferment it, and it
God damn it.
grows."
I hate
Um,
algae.
And no,
Oh,
you
she
drink,
teach delicious
I have
spells.
respect for you, you shell rider. And all the other guys are like, "This looks terrible, but
It
I'm
is.
gonna drink it."
Oh,
and you see
no.
one of the pirates just downs it, and he like
Amazing.
almost gags, puts it down. It's good shit. I want more. And Oda's like, "I make you more." And she
kind of like Jaeger.
what?
They're kind of
They're
like
all-
Jaeger, where it's just like thick and nasty, but it will fuck you up real quick.
Yeah, oh yeah. And she like tries to get up, and she almost falls over to try and head to the bar to get another
Oh my
tankard
God.
of ale.
Oh my God.
Oh
I
dear.
hate everything.
Mina like rushes to just kind of catch her from falling
Ah,
and goes,
Nina,
"Oh, hello."
these
Did you-
men,
Uh-huh.
the 12 men over there,
Yes.
there's 6. they tried the algae ale.
Oh,
and
it's
I liked
delicious. That's because it is the best.
Yes.
Yes,
Um,
it is so good.
I have been drinking one every time they drink one. They said
They
it's a game, and I like learning games.
Oda.
Yes.
They are like 15 times the size you. This is are you dead yet? Are you okay?
No, algae,
that.
very constitution heavy.
Oh.
I probably will have to go to the bathroom a lot tonight, but
Oh.
I make you one. I make you one, and I will have one too.
No, you can
Barkeep!
just Oh no.
Hate everything about
Just
this.
I will drink I turn to the girls and I go, I will drink both and put the empty one in front her. She thinks she drink it. Don't worry, I drink it's fine.
Okay, so here's what we gotta do. And
Mhm.
she
Oh,
like
God.
barely is able to get these 2 ales close to her. She nearly knocks them over again. Takes out like from her pouch, she takes like this like green, what looks like could possibly be like matcha powder, but you know from the smell it is not.
Mhm.
And she like puts some in each ale, and this shit, since algae grows super fast, this is like magical turtle algae. It like
Mhm.
fucking immediately turns the ale green and kind of like grows thicker.
Oh,
It
beautiful.
is.
Hold on. While she's doing this, I'm picturing her doing this one at a time. So she finishes the first one, and while she's opening the packet to do the next one, Mina grabs the first one, turns around so she can't see her, chugs it really quick, puts it back down,
Give me a
and pretends
Constitution
it's still
check.
there. Oh shit.
Or
Oh god.
Constitution
Oh no.
save.
Constitution save. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. Fuck. Okay.
That beer hits you hard.
Ooh.
You immediately are a little tipsy, and she's finishing up with the next one. As she looks to you. Oh, you drank yours. It's good. It's good, right? It's good.
No, I did not drink anything. It's
Oh!
still in the glass. Here,
Oh,
look,
here.
here's yours. I hand her the empty glass. I'm like, see, it is still there. I'll take this new one. We cheers together. You cannot see it's still there? Oh, no.
Oh, okay. That's fine. This is okay. We clink. They're wooden. Clink. She
Clink.
goes to drink hers.
I
and
down the other one.
I need another Constitution save.
Hang on,
Yes.
real quick.
Get fucked.
Before you do that, Sam,
Yes.
I'm going to like stand behind you and like pat your back, and I'm going to cast Enhance Ability so
Oh, thank
that
you.
you have advantage on Constitution checks.
Thanks.
All right, roll.
Oh, I'm good with that one.
Okay,
you-
so you down it, and you seem to have like gotten your esophagus and stomach used to it with the first round. You're still a little drunk,
Mhm.
but you managed to stay on the slightly aware side of drunk.
Perfect.
And Oda says, "So more for
Mm.
everybody, right?"
I-
And then she just passes out backwards.
I lean down, and in Elvish, because I'm tipsy, I'm not thinking right. I go, "Oh, you poor sweet darling thing. Let's get you back to bed." And I just like pick her up.
You pick
It's-
her up. Do you guys just get a room for the night? Or-
Did we see if Silver Trail and Quinn are still here at all?
You got
Okay,
perception.
yeah. Yeah, that's a
Mina, yours
good
will be with
idea.
disadvantage.
Okay, perfect. I'm also picturing I've just like kind of slung her over my shoulder a little bit, but not in a way that could make her puke.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
damn.
that's getting
I put
drunk
it on
up.
disadvantage. I don't know. Yeah.
That's what it needs to be on because you're drunk.
Yep.
Um,
Well, damn.
you're not to the drunk. See, if you were to the drunken point, it could have been worse. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You guys do not see Silver Trail or Quinn.
Shit.
Barkeep.
Yes.
When did Captain when did Silver leave here?
She looks around. Can't tell you. It's been mayhem since he announced a free round.
No, yeah, I
Every
get that.
time.
I get that. Okay. Damn. Do you know whereabouts he'd be?
If he wasn't back on his ship, he might be at the Red Cider House. Shit, what was it called? I just now forgot. I had a cool name for it. Damn it.
Damn it.
See, I forget my cool names too, but I'm the one who has to write them all down and create them. Oh yeah, the Red Cider House. Yep, that's the brothel.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where it is. I
boy.
was like, where in my notes did I have the names?
Then
Yeah.
we will go to the silo.
Mina is
Re-
drunk.
Yep.
It is
Oh,
nighttime.
Mina,
You guys are
no,
down
no,
some
no,
spells.
no.
Just saying.
Yeah, nah, let's wait till morn. We'll find him either on the boat or before he leaves the brothel. How you got any rooms here?
Yeah. I got some rooms.
How much are they?
10 gold a night.
Okay, and Mina just like puts 10 gold on the counter.
Give me a wisdom check with disadvantage.
Oh shit. Well, my wisdom actually is pretty good. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you
I love
Straight
when it's the same
15.
number.
you put down exactly 10 gold.
Oh, thank God. That was clever. I see where you were gonna go with that. That's clever.
Ah,
That's good. Oof. Okay.
great. So we got a
She
room.
says there's a room upstairs with some bunks you can have for the night.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's go get
Mina
some
just starts
sleep.
walking.
Yeah. Wait, no.
Drunk people on
Which
bunk.
room is it?
Up the stairs on the right.
Okay, thanks. Any key for it or?
No.
Jesus. Okay. We'll
Put
We
your
just
shield in front
gotta
of the
be
door. I don't know what
trusting.
you want.
Yeah.
We're trusting.
town.
We're trusting.
It's a pirate
Okay.
town. Everybody has a gun and a sword. It would be a very bad idea to start. Plus,
That's
it's a
Fair
tourist
true.
point.
town. You can't do anything here.
Fair.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's
Mina
go to bed.
walks up, goes in the room, tosses Oda on a top bunk.
She is small.
it's
Appies. Yeah.
like didn't I toss Izzy that one time?
Yeah,
Like that.
I
Putting
instructed you to toss me. Here's a difference. I feel like consent
Putting
matters
it-
here.
Putting a drunk gnome on a top bunk is not necessarily a better idea.
I'm picturing Fee just like going up the bunk and grabbing her back and putting her on a bottom.
That is literally what Fia is going to do. She's going to walk over, gather Oda up very gently, and put her on the bottom bunk. And then she will take the top bunk.
Which one do you want? No, you're gonna go on the bottom. You're drunk as
He's-
shit.
Mina just falls onto the bottom bunk and
The two
immediately
drunkards
starts
need to stay
trancing.
on the floor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or
Mina,
Ugh.
Mina's on the floor. Mina's not even in a bunk. She just fell on the floor and is trancing. Apparently, tipsy means very drunk for Mina. This is what
Do
I've
I-
decided.
I was able
This
last
is drunk
episode.
without causing damage. If you had failed again, it would have caused
Perfect.
damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Good.
You would have thrown up and it gone up your nose. It's a terrible feeling. Trust me.
Ew, God.
Um,
No.
Or she could have just tripped and hit her head.
That's also a good one. That's
Oh,
never
that
happened.
would have sucked too.
The first one has never happened to me. So
No,
Okay.
never.
never,
Definitely.
never. Is there? I know that was I able to send off that message using the
It
network,
was sent
the
off.
Black
You remember
network.
watching the clerk,
Okay.
Neuron, send off a clockwork bird
Okay.
out the window pretty quickly with your message.
I'm just gonna keep thinking about that. All right. Nice.
All right,
Man.
so you guys go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm trancing.
Oh,
Transit,
Um,
baby.
Trancing.
Quick
you go to
question.
bed, and in the morning,
Oh.
Ooh.
you.
I know that
Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
Fee has her two familiars with her. Did we leave JD on the boat?
No, he
No,
came
he's
with us.
us. Yeah,
He's
he's been with
following
us.
her around.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just couldn't
Harold.
remember.
I also have Harold. He's on my back.
I thought we had all the animals, but I could not remember.
No, we
so I
took him
just
out
wanted
with
to
us today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Okay.
JD promised that if it got hairy, he would blink back to the boat.
That's right. That's
He said
Yeah.
right.
quiet. It's also
Also, just so I can make sure it is recorded, before bed, Fee gives Tofu a little carrot for being a good watch out.
That's really cute.
it's carrot chips everywhere.
Such a good boy. You are a boy, right?
I don't know how you check mimics.
I don't know either.
They're
So,
blue or pink tinted.
So you guys go to bed, or trance. In the morning, two of you wake up with hangovers. But you
Oh,
also wake up to some noise from outside. And there seems to be a lot of noise. It's not super early in the morning. You guys have kind of slept in a little bit / tranced a little bit more. And you hear somebody is calling. You hear somebody calling Captain Silvertrail! Captain Silvertrail! He is searching for Silvertrail, and there's a lot of commotion going on outside. Something is going on.
I
Uh-oh.
am gonna rush out there.
You hop up, rush out there. You're barely clothed.
Fuck it.
Out there.
Let the
you're
nips
just
go.
Following the news. You aren't alone. Half the town, he's rushing to the tavern. And Silvertrail is coming out of the tavern. And this young sailor guy is coming up. Comes straight up to him. Everybody has followed him. He's kind of been like the town crier all of a sudden.
I'm trying to get as close as I can to them, too. Like pushing past people.
You see this young sailor runs up to Captain Silvertrail. He's panting. He looks terrified. He says, "Royal ships, an armada. It's been seen leaving the coast. It's heading this way. They know where we are. They have colors." And he kind of passes out. Izzy, at that exact same time, you see a little clockwork bird fly over the crowd and kind of looks like a little clockwork parrot. He lands on your shoulder and a note is dropped into your hand.
I try to open it as quickly as possible.
The note says, "Don't trust Silvertrail." And that's it. We're done for tonight, ladies.
Oh,
That's where
shit.
We're going to leave it.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh shit. We're fucked.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for
No,
listening. I hope you
run.
enjoyed it. Hope you come back next time. We won't be next week. Possibly the week after. Maybe
Oh
we'll
my
see how our
God.
schedules go.
Hmm.
But we hope to see you guys again soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Alrighty. Have a good day, everybody. Good night.
So boned.
Bye.
Bye.